Listen, Cory Hulcom has built a reputation for going at other comedians, especially the ones who seem to be doing bigger numbers or getting more mainstream attention than him. And here's the funny part about it. When he does it, he calls it criticism. But the moment somebody throws that same energy back his way, suddenly it's beef. Now, don't get it twisted though. Cory Hulcom is actually a very talented comedian. I enjoy his show, I really do. If he ever pulled up to perform somewhere in Africa, I'd probably still buy a ticket. I mean, who knows? He might try to fight me or something, but I'd still support him. At the end of the day, he's still one of ours, whether we agree with everything he says or not. But the truth is, Cory Hulcom has always been known for taking shots at other comedians, especially the ones who've reached bigger commercial success than he has.
I gave Dave Chappelle all his flowers. I say, man, he's a great actor. Every time he's in a movie, he always stands out and everything. But I'm saying, like, when he just be working out at the comedy clubs, it'd be kind of dry.
All right, now let's break this down. This is Cory Hulcom's take on Dave Chappelle, right? And full transparency, I'm not really the biggest fan of Dave Chappelle's style myself. But here's the thing, I've seen Chappelle go to comedy clubs and just talk, not really performing a full set, just talking, and somehow that was enough to catch Cory Hulcom's attention. Some people immediately framed it as Cory hating on someone simply because they were doing bigger numbers or better than him commercially. But to be fair, he actually addressed it in detail. He didn't just throw shade, he broke down exactly what he was critiquing.
I have watched, whenever they say, hey, everybody, guess what? Special guest, Dave Chappelle. I'll be like, damn. It's finna be hot garbage for at least an hour, maybe two. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to, brother, but he needs to understand you throwing your weight around too much, man. Standing up there smoking with them irregular shirts on, bombing all the time. In any comedy club, they're going to put him up because he's Dave Chappelle.
All right, so here's the honest breakdown. This part actually makes a lot more sense. Cory Hulcom says, listen, I've given Dave Chappelle his flowers. And here's what he's pointing out. When Dave bombs, it's not because he lacks talent. Nah, it's because he's not trying to control the crowd. He's leveraging the fact that he's Dave Chappelle, so he feels like he can do whatever he wants on stage. And honestly, he's not wrong. Now, where this gets messy is with Donell Rawlings. Remember, Rawlings was on the Dave Chappelle show, and most people know him as Ashy Larry. He's forever grateful to Chappelle because Chappelle opened doors for him, right? So he's naturally loyal, kind of like how Cory Hulcom is loyal to Kevin Hart. And just to be clear, Kevin Hart is hilarious. Personally, I vibe with his comedy a bit more than Chappelle's. But back to the point. A few years ago in Hollywood, Donell Rawlings and Cory Hulcom had a moment. It wasn't an all-out fight, but it definitely turned into a heated situation.
You mild sauce, my nigga, mild. M-I-L-D. You ketchup, you ain't hot sauce. Nobody agree? So I'm wrong. Okay, I can be wrong.
Listen to this. Cory comes out swinging and drops, "Your comedy is mid." No filter, no hesitation. Then here's the twist. Donell Rawlings fires right back, defending his craft and clapping back hard. It's that rapid-fire tension, the shade, the energy, the back and forth, that shows just how quickly things can heat up when two strong personalities collide on stage.
You said I ain't come through the streets or the gutters and straight bull. And if you want to ask somebody, ask the mother that you know what I do. Ask them, okay, all right. Listen. This be fair. Fair conversation.
Hey, Larry, way to go.
No. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and real. You say you keep it 100. Know how I get down.
How?
32. I rip.
You rip lights?
I rip. You ask any ever see me bomb. Anybody. And you ask anybody that don't know me, I keep it gangster.
I don't say you
No,
bomb.
you trying to say I'm a bum. I ain't no bum.
No, I didn't say
And
you
I saw.
All right, listen to this. Donell comes back like, "Yo, man, you on that BS? I'm from Brooklyn, stop playing with me." He's laying it out, saying, "You act like I only got into this industry because of Dave Chappelle. Like that's the only reason I'm here." But hold up, he's making the point that he's worked hard, put in the grind, and earned his spot on his own terms. That's exactly what he's arguing. every opportunity he's gotten, he's saying, don't dismiss the hustle. Don't act like it just fell into my lap, which was the bigger argument he made on the Deion Coleman podcast.
It's an issue with it. Now it's an issue. The issue is this, or this person, if he's got this, he sucked it. If he did this, he got in the ass. If did the backdooria, or whatever you call it. And this is what I don't understand. It's like, all these motherfuckers. See, the problem is, but here's the thing.
But here's the kicker. He also says this, laying down the part that really hits home.
Guys accepted by the industry. You was on Last Comic Standard. You was in good grades. You had agents. You had all of it. You had everything that wanted for some kind of way. I don't know what that relationship was. Now, the same thing that you was a part of, now it's, I ain't saying suck nobody, but you know what Hollywood is. You know what I'm saying? You know it's games people play. You don't play them. Choose to play, they don't. Now all of a sudden, and anybody that has a amount of success to just put that down to like, oh, they had to do something. What about talent? That don't account for anything. You know, I just, that, not just him, but anybody. So why them up?
All right, listen to this. What I really like about Donell Rawlings here is that he puts things in perspective, and obviously he's moved past the drama now. First off, Cory Hulcom is one of the few people with real grassroots exposure who's actually been in the Hollywood mix. That's why so many of us respect him. He's one of us, but he's rubbed shoulders in LA, he's seen how the industry works, and he understands the landscape. So when he talks about the shady backdoor stuff or the politics and comedy, we believe him. But then Donell hits the point. Cory, you've been in the game too. You were on Last Comic Standing, had management, and had access to opportunities most up-and-coming comedians only dream of. That doesn't make you gay, it just shows that talent matters and you earned your lane. Donell isn't accusing Cory of anything, he's just pointing out that there's room for more than one talented comedian. Crowds can be hot, cold, or whatever, but it doesn't negate someone else's ability. Now here's the critique. Every time Cory gets into it with someone, he labels people as gay, part of the backdoor crew, or some clique. That trope only works if it actually applies, but Cory often throws it at anyone he disagrees with, or anyone he thinks is mid, with no proof, just because they've been successful. And that's the problem with some of Cory's takes. He's too black and white. He tries to make every situation mutually exclusive. Either it exists or it doesn't. Either a person is gay or not. And that's why he frames his conflicts around sexuality so much. But when it comes to his own success, it's never mutually exclusive. Cory's been grinding for 15 years on the 5150 show, consistently selling out shows, innovating, collaborating, writing, and staying on top. That level of consistency doesn't happen overnight. So when he attacks others to diminish their strength or skill, it's not always fair or accurate. Not everyone in comedy is backdoor or underhanded, even if Cory wants to frame it that way. There are people out there who genuinely feel his content is mid. That's just an opinion, and opinions don't make facts. Donell Rawlings handled all of this professionally, gave a solid perspective, and kept it real. So now I want to hear from you. What do you think about all of this?